In West Africa, a land rich in culture and history, among the Yoruba people of Nigeria, a vibrant and deeply spiritual ethnic group, a profound spiritual tradition called Ifa took root thousands of years ago, its origins shrouded in the mist of time. Ifa is more than a religion, it's a comprehensive worldview. It's a way of life woven into the very fabric of Yoruba society, a guide for understanding our place in the world, offering insights into our purpose and existence, and the system for navigating life's complexities, providing clarity amidst uncertainty. At its heart, Ifa is a system of divination, a sacred practice, a way to communicate with the spiritual world for guidance and insight, seeking wisdom from the divine. The Yoruba believe our spirits choose a destiny before birth, a preordained path we are meant to follow. But life's challenges, the trials and tribulations we face, can lead us astray, diverting us from our true calling. Ifa Divination serves as a spiritual compass, a guiding light in times of darkness, helping us realign with our chosen path, steering us back towards our intended purpose, and live in harmony with ourselves, fostering inner peace and contentment, our community, and the divine, creating a sense of interconnectedness and belonging. The wisdom of Ifa is preserved in the Odu Ifa, a sacred and invaluable repository of knowledge, a vast oral tradition of poems, stories, and proverbs passed down through generations, each Odu representing a principle of life, a fundamental aspect of human existence. The verses cover every aspect of human experience, offering guidance on a wide range of issues from birth to death, marking the beginning and end of our earthly journey. Love to conflict, exploring the complexities of human relationships, and from health to prosperity, addressing our physical and material well-being. Consulting Ifa reveals which sacred text, which particular verse or story holds the message for your situation at that moment, providing relevant and timely guidance. Ifa sees the spiritual and physical worlds as deeply intertwined, recognizing the interconnectedness of all things, teaching respect for all creation and the importance of balance, emphasizing our responsibility to take care for the environment. It emphasizes character, integrity, and community, core values that underpin a fulfilling life, not blind faith, but a pursuit and application of knowledge, encouraging critical thinking and personal growth. This ancient wisdom continues to guide millions worldwide, transcending geographical boundaries and cultural differences. The mythic origins of Ifa. The story of Ifa, a profound and ancient system of knowledge, begins with Orunmila. He is not merely a figure of legend, but a central pillar in Yoruba cosmology. Orunmila is the Orisha of wisdom and destiny, a being of immense power and insight. He was present at the very creation of the universe, witnessing the unfolding of existence itself. His knowledge is as vast as the cosmos. Olodumare, the supreme deity in Yoruba belief, entrusted Orunmila with a sacred mission. The mission was to bring divine wisdom and understanding to humanity, to guide them on their earthly journey. It was a gift of immense value. Orunmila, in his benevolence, taught people how to live in harmony with nature, understanding its rhythms and respecting its power. He also instructed them to respect the Orisha, the divine beings who govern various aspects of life and the natural world, to build strong supportive communities fostering a sense of belonging and shared responsibility. Recognizing the limitations of his physical presence, he introduced the art of divination, ensuring that humanity would have access to his wisdom and guidance even after his departure from earthly realm. However, when humans in their fallibility ignored his guidance and strayed from the path of wisdom, chaos and suffering followed. Witnessing this and fulfilling his cosmic role, Orunmila eventually returned to the spirit realm. But hearing the pleas of the people, their cries for help and understanding, he left behind a tangible link to his wisdom, the sacred palm nuts known as Ifa. He then taught humanity the proper way to use these nuts for divination, unlocking their potential to reveal hidden truths. He made a sacred promise to speak through the Odu Ifa, the verses and stories revealed during divination, whenever the sacred tools were used with respect and a sincere heart. Thus, Ifa divination became and remains a direct and powerful line to Orunmila's boundless wisdom and guidance. The ikin Ifa, therefore, are not merely objects. They are revered as his physical presence on earth, acting as a conduit connecting Ifa diviners to the primordial wisdom and knowledge that Orunmila embodies. Every Ifa divination ceremony reenacts this sacred story, reminding all participants of Orunmila's enduring promise and the power of divine connection. Ifa therefore is more than just a system of divination. It is the enduring voice of wisdom, always available to those who seek it with sincerity and an open heart. Through this rich and vibrant tradition, the divine and human realms remain inextricably connected, offering a path towards understanding and fulfillment. The ongoing practice of Ifa is a living and breathing legacy of Orunmila's profound guidance, a testament to the enduring power of wisdom and connection. Babalawos and Iyanifas. The knowledge of Ifa is entrusted to initiated priests, the men known as Babalawos and the female priests known as Iyanifas. These priests dedicate their lives to mastering the Odu Ifa and the rituals of divination. They serve as spiritual counselors, healers, mediators, bridging the human and spiritual worlds. Training begins in childhood, with apprentices memorizing thousands of verses and learning the associated rituals and remedies. The process is both intellectual and moral, emphasizing good character and responsibility. Babalawos and Iyanifas are not mere fortune tellers. They diagnose spiritual imbalances and guide people back to harmony. They preside over ceremonies, rites of passage, and are custodians of Yoruba oral history. Their dedication preserves the sacred connection to ancestors, Orisha, and Olodumare. Through them, the spirit of Ifa remains alive for future generations. Speaking with the divine. To access Orunmila's wisdom, Babalawos and Iyanifas use sacred tools imbued with spiritual energy. The most revered are the 16 ikin Ifa, holy palm nuts, used in elaborate divination rituals. For everyday consultations, diviners use the Okbele chain, which quickly reveals the Odu Ifa through its patterns. The Okmo Ifa, a carved wooden tray dusted with sacred powder, serves as the ritual's focal point, symbolizing the crossroads of the spiritual and physical worlds. Marks made in the powder reveal the Odu selected by the spirits. The Iroke Ifa, a carved taper, is used to invoke the presence of the spirits during the ritual. Each tool plays a vital role in the sacred conversation between diviner and divine. Together, they form a spiritual technology that brings ancient wisdom into the present. Through these instruments, the diviner tunes into the frequency of Ifa. The tools are the bridge that allow healing and guidance to flow from the spiritual realm. The heart of the consultation. The Ifa divination ritual, known as Dafa, is a profound and sacred practice. It's a journey into the unseen, a conversation with the divine. It's a structured process, carefully designed to facilitate communication with the spiritual realm, that begins with prayers and invocations to invite the divine presence and blessings. These prayers are essential, setting the stage for an accurate and insightful reading. The querent, which is the person seeking guidance, may share their specific concerns openly or keep them private in their heart, allowing the diviner to tap into their energy. With reverence, the diviner prepares the sacred space, ensuring it is cleansed and conducive to receiving divine messages. Using the Iroke Ifa, the sacred ivory taper, the diviner rhythmically taps the tray, signaling readiness to the spirits and announcing the commencement of the divination with the ikin, the sacred palm nuts. The diviner creates a pattern in the sacred iyerosun powder, or alternatively with the opele, casts the chain with practiced precision to reveal a specific Odu. Each unique pattern corresponds to a specific Odu Ifa, a chapter in the vast book of Ifa wisdom, which holds the key message, the relevant guidance, and the potential solution for the querent. The Odu is announced, its name spoken aloud, becoming the central theme and guiding principle of the consultation. The diviner may cast again, seeking further clarification and deeper insight to determine with greater certainty if the Odu brings forth blessings and opportunities known as ire, or potential challenges and obstacles known as ibi. This crucial step clarifies whether the path ahead is clear and unobstructed, paving the way for success, or if specific obstacles must be addressed proactively and strategically to ensure a positive outcome. The entire process is both meticulously precise and profoundly spiritual, demanding focus and intuition, connecting the querent to the ancient wisdom of the ages, offering guidance rooted in timeless principles. The casting of the Odu, the moment the chain settles or the nuts are counted, is the pivotal moment where the spirit world communicates directly, speaking through the symbolic language of the Odu. The diviner then interprets the profound message, translating the symbols into practical guidance for the querent's life journey. Through Dafa, the often unseen world offers tangible wisdom and actionable insights, providing clarity and direction for navigating real-life challenges. The voice of Olodumare. Once the Odu is revealed, the diviner's true skill is in interpreting its meaning for the querent. Each Odu contains countless verses, Ifa, filled with stories and lessons. The diviner selects and chants the relevant verse, channeling its energy into the present. These stories mirror the querent's situation, offering advice and a path forward. The diviner explains the verse's meaning, connecting ancient wisdom to modern life. Often, the message includes a recommendation for Ebo, a spiritual action or offering to restore balance. Ebo can be food, charity, or a change in behavior, activating the blessings described in the verse. The querent's participation in Ebo is key to their healing and progress. Through this process, Ifa's guidance becomes a living force in the querent's life. The wisdom of Olodumare is made real through action and understanding. Colonization and spiritual suppression. European colonization brought intense suppression of Yoruba spirituality and Ifa. Missionaries labeled traditional beliefs as primitive and evil, launching campaigns to erase them. Colonial schools shamed children for their heritage, forbidding Yoruba language and ceremonies. Babalawos and Iyanifas were demonized and sacred sites destroyed. Practitioners faced discrimination, forcing Ifa underground. The disruption broke the transmission of sacred knowledge and sowed cultural shame. Much wisdom was lost as lineages were broken and oral traditions interrupted. The worldview of harmony and community was replaced by individualism and materialism. Today, we are still healing from this legacy, reclaiming the wisdom that was nearly lost. How Ifa survived. Despite colonial oppression, Ifa endured through the resilience of his practitioners. Babalawos and Iyanifas practiced in secret, preserving rituals and oral texts away from colonial eyes. Ifa's wisdom was woven into Yoruba language, proverbs, and daily customs, allowing it to survive even as people outwardly converted to other religions. The transatlantic slave trade spread Ifa to the Americas, where it became a source of resistance and identity. In the New World, Orisha were disguised as saints, giving rise to the traditions like Santeria and Kandembo. The diaspora preserved practices that sometimes faded in Nigeria, creating strong reservoirs of knowledge. Ifa's survival across continents is a testament to its power and truth. The tradition may have been bent under oppression, but it was never broken. Its spirit remains unbroken, rooted in the hearts of its people. The modern revival of ancestral ways. Today, Ifa is experiencing a global revival as people seek authentic spiritual paths and reconnect with ancestral wisdom. The internet and social media have made Ifa's teaching accessible worldwide, correcting colonial-era misinformation. Babalawos and Iyanifas now connect with seekers globally, sharing knowledge and fostering a new sense of community. This revival is about more than religion. It's a movement of cultural and psychological healing. For many, embracing Ifa is an act of decolonization and reclaiming identity. It affirms the value and depth of African spirituality. The movement empowers people to shed inherited shame and embrace their heritage. Ifa's message of good character, balance, and harmony is more relevant than ever in a troubled world. By realigning with destiny and living by Ifa's wisdom, we help heal ourselves and our communities. The new dawn of Ifa carries ancient wisdom forward, lighting the way to a better future for all.